So today at the shop, I'm going to go over a quick recap with you guys on what's going on with this Colorado race truck. So far, I've got all the floors welded down. Now I have to come back through, come in, and weld all around my tubs and all my seams. The longest step of the bed, building the wheel tubs, because of all the rolling, all the folding, all the bending, and all the shaping of it. I may have 8 days into it. I'm not wrong, it's 8 days spread over 3 weeks worth of time, because of short weeks of the holidays. I know we talked about getting the roll cage out, because we got to have a whole new roll cage in the truck. So I don't know where we're going at after this. Really what needs to happen after I get the inside of the bed done is the bed needs to come off so I can build my inner wheel wells, and the guys can come in and sand the frame and paint it, and then the bed will go back together. After that, I'll probably get back on the front end and try to get the front end all done. The suspension's all done. I just got to get the bumpers all mocked up and get everything else attached to the truck so we can finish putting stuff in. But I do know we have to take the passenger side turbo off because we got to modify the header, because the turbo sits almost all the way against the AC compressor. So now we got to bend, remake, do whatever we got to do to get that turbo away from the AC system. Yeah, I just got to do some welding and grinding and the floor's done. Measure twice, mark once. Sometimes measure 2, 3, 4, and 5 times before you mark one time. And then sometimes you'll get everything marked out and you'll look at it and you're like, I don't like that, let me redo it. Yeah. Because it may not be what you intended it to look like. But yeah, when it comes to bead rolling, shaping your metal, welding and grinding, take your time. You'll end up with a much better product if you take your time. If you're rushing it, you're gonna warp it, it's not gonna look good, you're not gonna be happy, the boss ain't gonna be happy, and then when he makes you to come in on the weekend and do it all on your own time, and you'll learn to slow down.
So far, we pretty much got the bed finished. It turned out really awesome. I think the last time you guys saw it, we were just mounting the radiator. So now we ended up getting the upper radiator mount bracket made, all dimple dyed. Turned out pretty awesome. Joey got everything welded up, as you can see in the video. You know, all side panels are in. Turned out awesome. I think our next step, we're gonna jump up front and see about modifying this AC bracket and getting that going so we can start working on some intercooler tubing and kind of go from there.
Backpack. Did I get it to fit? I don't know.
Yeah, it's fun, bro. Good.
I got it to fit. I got it to fit.
It's gonna jump over from the asphalt to dig riders, and then we'll be fucking famous. Meantime, we have to be fucking people making fun of us. Who let the dogs out? Joey got this AC bracket all modified, make clearance for the turbo. So we were gonna have a couple different issues. We were either gonna move the turbo way over and then re-engineer the wheel, or we decided to move this AC bracket. We figured out that everything's gonna work. We just gotta wait for a belt. So other than that, we should be good there. We ended up getting some of the intake side kind of plumbed. We're not 100%. This is the direction it's gonna stay, but you know, this is stuff we had laying around the shop for intercooler tubing, so we kind of got it all together. It's just, it all needs to be welded and etc. But overall, the updates on the Colorado are turning out pretty awesome. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, and then we're gonna jump over to the 69 C10.
Right now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to line up these rockers with the body and where the fender lays, so that way we can try to get our doors lined up properly, make sure all our gaps are good. Main struggle was our rockers, trying to, like I was explaining before, just trying to get everything to line up where it needs to be. Because if anything's tweaked even a little bit, then we have to readjust here, there, wherever it's off. And right now we're just trying to get all of our lines straight. The next thing after this, after we get the rockers in, adjust the doors, and then weld our rockers in place.
Still beautiful.
Stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe.